Where's Josh?
He's right there.
Was this everybody out the bleachers?
He's doing it right
Right
here.
here. He was the last one. Will you slide that door shut for me? This is everything. Yeah. So, thank you all first off for coming down. All right, I appreciate it. I know this is probably a little strange for you, but thank you for coming down. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alex Lee. I'm the youth athletics coordinator here for the city of Renton. All right, I run the basketball league. All right. So, here's what's going on. All right, we had an incident last week after your guys' game. One of the other team parents and players was heckled in the parking lot. Well, this is what we were being told. All right. Obviously, it wasn't their own fans, players, whatever. It was someone from this that was with this team. Not necessarily anybody in this room, right? Not accusing anybody, but it was somebody in this room. Okay. This is the second complaint that I've received from this team about behavior outside and after games. All right. So here's the deal. I don't want to come in and go, this team's suspended. Because I don't know who had the issue in the parking lot last week. All right, so I'm not going to, at this point, hurt anybody on the team right now based off of something that happened it may have been none of you at the end of the day. Right, it could have been a fan that was just here with you guys. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
So, not gonna do that this time, all right? But what I am gonna do is say that from this point forward, any other complaints that I have with this team, they will be consequences following. All right? An email went out to all the coaches, should have been talked about, hopefully, at a practice a couple weeks ago about our behavior before, during, and after games. All right? So, sportsmanship is the number one thing that we have in our league, right? So, from this point forward, any issues, whether it's a fan that happens to come down and watch you guys, whether it's you, whether it's a coach, doesn't matter. From this point forward, this team will at minimum be suspended if I have any other complaints. Okay? I believe you guys right now are first in the league. All right, so don't put me in a position where I got to give you an L because of the behavior of somebody that's not on this team and not in this room right now. All right? So just know. I didn't want the actions of somebody last week where I couldn't prove that somebody in this room affect you guys. But after today, I won't have a choice. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Okay, so don't let the actions of a few affect the many. All right? That's life advice right there. Okay? So please, I want you guys to play. I want you to have fun. I want you to be competitive. I want you guys to keep putting your best foot forward on the court, but we can't have anything that's not the utmost best sportsmanship possible moving forward. Okay? And if you got fans that come down here and they want to do stupid crap out in the parking lot, tell them to go home. All right? Because now their actions will affect what happens to this team. Okay? So you guys right now are first in the league. I want you guys, I don't care what happens, but if you guys want to win the league, don't get in an issue where I have to suspend you. All right? And we don't necessarily specifically have a rule, but just know that if you get suspended for a game, you going into the championship game, even if you're undefeated the rest of your games, is probably unlikely. Just know that. Okay? Because, like I said, our utmost goal is sportsmanship for everybody. All right? And if you guys have another team that's jawing at you in the parking lot, come talk to me, and I'll take care of them. All right? Does anybody have any questions? Comments, concerns? Yes, sir.
How would the suspension?
What do you mean? You would just not play.
Is it just one game?
And that would be not an individual, we could suspend an individual player, but like, let's say we get a complaint that after this game, someone's heckling somebody in the parking lot, I would just suspend the whole team.
And then what was the first?
There was a complaint a couple weeks ago from another team after the game that there was inappropriate language and basically smack talking after the game was over on the court. All right. I couldn't prove which game it was. I was pretty sure it was after your game, but I couldn't prove it. So that's the step I took at that point, was emailing everybody in the league. All 4 coach teams and coaches got an email. Hey, this is our code of conduct. We need to be a sportsman on the court before, after, during games. All right. Does everyone understand that?
Are you happy?
No.
What is that question? That's it. What is that question?
But all right. Because of my last name?
Yeah, where's the league coming from?
Ireland.
Oh.
Well, it's not Ireland. Norway. Norway's where my family's from.
Are we good?
All right. Questions?
No.
Questions? Okay. I expect you guys to be great ambassadors to the program now.
Yeah.
All right? Appreciate y'all coming early. Have a good game, all right?
Thank you.
Thanks,
yeah.
guys.
I'm hungry, bro.
That's you what?
I didn't eat, bro.